Okay, so you just started your business, but you don't have a whole lot of money set aside to buy ads. How do you actually promote your business so people start finding you? You could be a freelancer, you could be selling t-shirts. It doesn't matter what you do. There are some powerful free ways for you to market your business. And on today's video, I'm going to be sharing five powerful ways for you to market your business for free. Hey there, bosses, you're welcome to my channel once again. G Nontra here, and on this channel, if you're new here, first of all, if you're new, hello and hello, you're welcome to my channel. On this channel, I give you tips, resources, and strategies on how to make a living with your writing and creative entrepreneurship. If that is exciting to you, you should smash that subscribe button to join our community. And if you find value in this video at all, make sure to also hit that like button to show YouTube that this video was valuable to you. Number 5 on this list is to attend local meetups. Okay, because a lot of us are online these days, it's really hard sometimes for people to envision going out somewhere and actually marketing their business and actually forming relationships that ultimately market their business. And I know we're in a season where a lot of us are self-distancing and self-isolating, and that's fine. But I really do think going to local meetups, going to places where people who may be your ideal clients hang out, is a wonderful way for you to market your business. Now, I have met people who have made upwards of 6 figures a month simply by even organizing their own local meetups, right? So they have their own local meetups within their city. People come to these meetups, they attract the audience they want to work with, and they give them information, and then in the end, some of the proportion of those people end up becoming their clients. And I just thought that was genius. I mean, it takes a little bit more for you to do that, but setting up a local meetup is virtually free. You can go to a website like meetup.com. You can even use a tool like Craigslist or even Facebook events to set up a meetup and start telling people about your meetup and get people to come to your meetup who will eventually become clients. So I do think that if, with these tools at your disposal, you could set up some meetups, but you could also attend the meetups just as a participant, and that could be also very powerful for your business. Number 4 is to be a guest on somebody else's content platform. What do I mean? This means that you can find people who are doing something similar to what you're doing, who may have an overlap with the audience that you're trying to attract into your business, and offer to do some kind of collaboration with them. Here on YouTube, collaborations are pretty well understood, right? Like 2 people come together, they may film a video together, or they may do videos separately and then promote them. Those are all different ways you can show up in front of somebody else's audience, right? But in doing that, you want to always add value to the other creator. Another way is to go on podcasts, right? So people have podcasts, they're always looking for guests. If your business is aligned with certain podcasts, reach out to those podcast creators and offer to be on their podcast by talking about a specific subject that helps their podcast audience. That's another powerful way for you to find a new audience for your business. And let me tell you a personal story. So I started guest podcasting maybe somewhere in 2018, and it has been amazing for my business. As a matter of fact, the clients I've gotten for my coaching business, for the most part, have come from people who have listened to me on other people's podcasts. And this was way before I even had my own podcast, right? So if I was just sitting down, just depending on my, I'm not saying my YouTube channel is not great. Everybody on here is wonderful. But if I was just depending on my audience, maybe that would not have happened. But just because I went and added value to another person's podcast, somebody else who listens to that podcast found me, and in turn said yes to a coaching relationship and paid me, you know. So I think that it is super powerful if you can be on other people's content platforms. Another way you can do this is by submitting guest blog posts. Now I know that these days that's less popular. That used to be very popular back when I started blogging in the early 2010s, but it is still relevant, right? It is still relevant. There are people who still read content, still read blogs, so you can make guest blogging a powerful way to drive new people into your business. And you know, most of the time it's free for you to submit a blog post, because there are a lot of blogs out there looking for quality content, and if you can submit a quality piece, hey, right there you've put yourself in front of a new audience. Number 3 is for you to create your own content. I cannot tell you how powerful this is. Okay, creating your own content and having your own content platforms is powerful. Now, like the one I talked about before, where you know you show up on other people's podcasts and blogs and YouTube channels, is wonderful, and I think it's a powerful way to grow quickly. But having your own content platform is also powerful, because especially when you start going on those, you know, you start collaborating with others, there is a way for you to, there's somewhere for you to send people back to, right? You can send people back to your blog, you can send people back to your YouTube channel, because maybe they saw your writing, they saw your YouTube collaboration, and they wanted more of you. So it's so powerful for you to continue to nurture that relationship through your own content. And I am an advocate for creating content for your business. It doesn't matter what business you have. I believe that you should be creating content. It doesn't matter if you sell earrings, all right? You can create some kind of content around these earrings, all right? So be creating content, and creating content these days, we're so fortunate because we have multiple platforms out there. But I do highly recommend that if it all seems really like over the top for you, here's what I recommend. Choose two platforms, okay? So I first learned this from Erin on Demand, okay, and I thought it was brilliant. So it's not my original idea, but I'm borrowing Erin's idea and sharing it with you. I think you should choose two platforms, all right? One platform is going to be a long form platform, and then the other platform is going to be a short form platform. So for instance, YouTube is long form content. You can post videos here, 10, 20-minute videos, right? 5-minute videos. Those are pretty long form. Or you could start a blog, right, where you write content and then you optimize that for search engines. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to do that. Or you could create podcasts, right, where you speak into a microphone and people are hearing your voice. And actually, I love podcasts, because I believe that if you watch this video I did here talking about a blog, a podcast, and a YouTube channel, I think podcasts are super powerful today, because people can be listening to you for 30 minutes on their commute. People don't typically watch 30 minutes of a video on YouTube. It has to be super good for them to do that, right? So I really do think that podcasting is a great way to do that, but not every business model lends itself to podcasting. But creating your own content is a wonderful way for you to nurture your own audience and then bring them in to become paying clients. Number 2 free way is for you to tell your friends and family that you have a business. I know so many of us are nervous. I know for a long time I was super nervous to share the fact that I was running a business with my friends and family, and so many reasons, right? I'm not going to go into it on this video, but you may have some of those reasons that I had, and because of that you don't want to share with friends and family. But I hope I can change your mind here. And I talked about this in my book, Win at Freelance Writing. You can check out that book. I'm going to leave the link below. In my book I talked about telling friends and family, and here's why telling friends and family is so powerful. You do not know every single person in your friends and family circle, right? Like, you know most people, but more than likely your family members or friends work with people, work out at a gym, have, you know, PTA meetings with people that you do not know, right? And those people may need your services. If you do not tell your friends and family that you have this service or this product that you're selling, how are they going to know, so that if ever somebody ever brings up that specific need, they can say, oh, I have a friend, I have a sister, I have a cousin who does this, and let me refer her to you, right? They're not going to do that. They're going to be like, oh, I don't know anybody who does that. Meanwhile, you do this stuff, right? And, in my own personal life, I've had friends hire me to do things for them, to write content for them, because I let them know that I was writing content. And when one of my friends started a multi-million-dollar business, guess who she reached out to help her with her content? Yes, your girl. All right. So don't be afraid of actually just putting yourself out there and having your friends and family know that you have this business. And I know some of you are going to say, well, if I tell my friends and family, then they're going to try to get things for free. Friend, that's a whole other video. But I think in those instances, it's important to draw boundaries, to have boundaries, and to let people know this is a business, not a charity. And as much as I love you, I'm going to have to say no to that. Number 1, get better at search engine optimization. Now, I know I mentioned this a little bit when I was talking about content creation, but I think that if you can learn the skill of search engine optimization, you will be building a super powerful force for your business, because new people are going to find you all the time. And search engine traffic, I have found, is so valuable. I cannot overemphasize how valuable this is. And it's free traffic, and it's traffic that has intent. So when people are searching, for instance, let's say, I own an iPhone 7, don't make fun of me. And let's say that when this phone first came out, there was somebody that did a review on this phone and I really wanted to buy it. Well, I would go and search iPhone 7 features, and then I would come up on somebody's video or blog post and I'd read everything about it. And because I have a buyer's intent, guess what's gonna happen? If that person is on YouTube and they have ads enabled, they may get some ad money. If, let's say, there was an affiliate link to this iPhone, I don't think Apple has an affiliate program, but if there was, guess what? I'm clicking on that affiliate link to go buy that. If it was a blog post, same thing. I'd be clicking the link. If they were the sellers of the iPhone, I'd be buying it directly from them because I would have heard of it. They wrote about it. They made some contents about it. It showed up in search, and I went and read their content, consumed their content from search engines, and then went on ahead and clicked through their affiliate link, clicked through their ads, or just looked at their ads, and they made money because of it. So I think it is so powerful if you can learn and master some skills when it comes to SEO, search engine optimization, or optimizing content for search. I think that is absolutely important, and it's a super free and very helpful way, regardless of what content type you choose, to actually drive people to your business and get them to pay you. If you found this video valuable, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below and let me know which one of these 5 actually interested you the most. Let me know in the comments below.